Good day and welcome back to another week of Talking Technical. And last week I had some very interesting comments about those charts that is just so extremely overbought, and it almost seems like that they just want to go higher. I mean, the big news of the world is now gold. Everybody is buying gold. When gold was around $1,000 or 1,400, nobody wanted to touch it. But now everybody is into this metal gold. And everybody say this is a hard currency. And wherever you read anything, you say that the dollar is going to devalue for a longer period than everybody will think. And the only solution is the hard currencies like gold, silver, platinum, all those. And then, of course, there's always the big scream that say Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency is the solution of the world. Well, let's kick off and have a look at gold here. And remember, this is a weekly chart. This is not a daily chart. And what does it tell you? Let's just have a look. From 2025, excuse me, from 2025, it started to rally from 2.6 all the way, and it's now trading at around $3,800. And everybody say it will be within a week or two, we'll probably see the gold price at $4,000. There's no stop to it. And there's people talking about a 17,000 gold price. But if I look at it, for me, I'm just a normal technician saying to myself, that's the trend. The trend is up. Nobody's worried about the trend. But what I do see on a weekly chart, and I'm just giving you these tiny little pointers, you can do with it whatever you want to do. These pointers say that we quite a way well above the 40-week moving average. That is sitting at 3,233, and gold is trading at 3.8. That's almost a 10%. Not even that, but I mean, it's quite a move above that 40-week moving average. And usually it will creep back. But at the moment, everybody say this is different. And what do they say is, I see all of them use, and that's now technicians around the world, they use this line. And they say, listen, gold is going to go all the way up to reach for this level at 4,130. And remember, they say this is only the initial move. The big move will only come later on. Now, it's the first time in my life that I see the charts only go up. What we usually see is we see beautiful zigzag formations where you can do something on the chart, you can buy and sell, you can add, you can accumulate. But this time around, everything is just saying buy. And you just buy and you just don't worry. And the only thing you need to do is you need to add onto your position. So I'm a little bit nervous. For me, I will not buy gold at the moment. It's rallied way too far. And where will be the first sign of weakness? Let's give it to you. The first sign of weakness will be the low of that candle, and that's 3,683. Now, that sounds like an impossible level because nobody even thinks that gold can pull back. But the only thing I can say is after all these years, charts never go up in a straight line. Just keep it in mind. Even your gold shares will never go up in a straight line. But let's have a look at some of the others. JP Morgan, remember America just came out now this week or last week cutting interest rates. They said that they're a little bit nervous on the economy, but not really that nervous. But if I look at the bank, this is now JP Morgan, does it look like to you that this economy of America is struggling? Because the share price in November 2023 was around $107. It's now $316, and then they cut interest rates. And I can tell you now, if gold is going to rally and oil is starting to rally and some of the other commodities are starting to rally, we are going to see inflation. And I'm not an economist, but I can tell you now, go to any shop and you will see that everything is more expensive than a week or 2 weeks before that. And that, I can tell you, can kick off maybe wonderful commodity prices for the moment. But when inflation gets out of hand, then unfortunately, people start to spend less. Now, if you look at JP Morgan here, one way to the top, I mean, nothing can stop it. Let's just take that move of Mr. Trump out because that was just a shock to the market. Well, the trend will only break, or first sign of weakness will be below $288. Above that, momentum to the top, but unfortunately I cannot buy it. There's the 40-week. It looks beautiful, but I mean, from $120 to 316 in a matter of a year or 2 years, that's a big move for a bank. Well, let's have a look at Citigroup. Also, remember, one of the big banks of America. Remember that economy is, as everybody says, struggling. We just lowered interest rates now, but look at the bank here from Citigroup. Well, just from April, from $54 to 103. What does it tell me? That maybe that all this money of JP Morgan and Citigroup is coming from stock market gains. And it's maybe not from the economy, but from stock market gains. Just be a little bit careful on that. For me, momentum up, but what do I see here? I see a straight, beautiful rally to the top. There you are. You can see it. I just want to show you. And there you are. It's almost like a lamp pole formation. You can also say that there's a rising wedge, but like nowadays, rising wedges do not count anymore, because rising wedges now has suddenly turned into continuation patterns. I've never heard about that. I've never learned about that. But nowadays, rising wedges are just continuations patterns. So what happens is it goes up. You think it can break. It breaks to the top. And then, of course, then from there it rallies another 20 or 30%. Because rising wedges, it may be changed now with artificial intelligence. But rising wedges, in my book, is a warning formation. But it looks like nowadays, even on the top 40, it is nowadays a continuation pattern. So just be a little bit careful. But of course, as we say, everybody is going to Bitcoin. If you are getting nervous in this market, because that will be your safe haven, Bitcoin is giving us a tweezer top here. The 40-week moving average is still beautiful, a solid support. Nothing is wrong there. If you look at your trend line, remember this is now basics. That nowadays do not count anymore. Everybody just say, look at all these fancy models. And what do you see? There's the 40-week. There's the support. The support is above 110,000. Sorry, 10,000. Sorry, $102,866. The momentum is still clearly to the top. So that's the 40-week moving average. It sounds like I'm sounding like a president. You can remember the president that struggled with the numbers. Now, well, this one is only worrying about 102,800. That will be the worry. But above that, momentum to the top. But everybody nowadays, Mr. Trump and his family is buying their own coin. Remember, they've got their own coin now. So you can just go in and you buy this coin, and of course that will make you also rich. And there you are. That's the Trump, let's call it coin that you can buy, token. Unfortunately, this is a little bit under pressure, and everybody will maybe say, well, Frans, if Bitcoin comes under pressure, everybody will run to Mr. Trump's coin, and the buying signal will be above $11.92, and let's make use of a stop loss of $7.50 where it is trading now. So be a little bit careful, but this is a waterfall formation, and above $11.92 it can maybe trigger a rally to the top. I want to show you, and this is the real chart that I actually want to show you, is let's look at the VIX. Now the VIX chart, as we say now, this is the 2 times long VIX future chart. That's what most of the investors buy if they believe that the market can maybe give us a shock. Well, unfortunately, this chart just shows you one thing. It's all the way momentum to the downside. Let's zoom it out a little bit. And why do I do it in such a slow way is that you can see that nobody is worried about markets. Let's just go a little bit out. And remember, this is also a weekly chart. Look at that. Everybody is still happy about the market, and I'll show you now from when is that. And then you will realize that something is very interesting in these markets. Look at that. Well, there's the VIX, and in May 2022, remember that was when COVID was around, this instrument was trading at, can you believe it, $13,000 or $131.30. Now, since then, the market slowly brought it back, And where is it now? It's trading now at $9.83. So maybe I am wrong, but I believe that this VIX is nothing else to show you that everybody is complacent in the markets. They do not worry about what's happening. Everything looks okay to them. Even the 40-week moving average is a beautiful resistance. And I will say that my first sign of weakness will be this brave candle that happened about 3 weeks ago, and only above that level of $20.89 we'll probably see the first sign that this chart can turn around. Even if you use these candles that shocked before and you draw a line down all the way, that just tells you that the VIX is beautifully under, let's call it under optimism. Nobody is worrying about it. And even if you do this, you see a falling wedge. That's usually a positive formation for an instrument to say that this one can go up. But as you know, like we've talked about earlier, we can maybe go even lower and then lower again. But the only thing is with the VIX, it cannot go lower than 0. So for those that is a little bit worried, use this level. That level is $20.89. Above that, we can tick a little bit higher. Well, I wanted to do another chart, but our time is out. Let's have a look at the website in the meantime, www.fransdeclercq.com for more info, and we will chat again. All the best.